Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Faris, and I am from uh, Section 3, Human Computer Interaction, and my group name is Sheikh and Friends. So, thank you for coming for the interview, and can you introduce yourself?
Okay, so my name is Adi Hasif Farhan. My numeric is 2317971. I'm currently second year, second semester in KICT.
Alright. So, I have a few questions for you to answer. So, bear with me. For the first question, what features do you frequently ask for or complain about?
So I think a feature that I would ask for in DeepSeek is for each conversation is when I start a new conversation, it would remember the past conversation from other chats, because that's a feature that's available on like ChatGPT, but like it's not available on DeepSeek. So I think that's having that would really help, because I feel like DeepSeek would understand my language a little bit more.
Alright. For the second question, how do you usually phrase your prompts when using DeepSeek?
So I would really put it into detail in how I phrase it. Like I would usually ask it one by one in what I want it to do, instead of like asking DeepSeek what I want all at once. Like I would ask it message by message instead of just all in one message.
Okay. So for the third one, what doubts do you have before using its responses in your work?
What doubts? So a doubts that I would have about DeepSeek is if the the source is good or not. So usually when that happens, I would try asking DeepSeek where it got that source from, and because that's usually a problem that I have with like other AI tools like ChatGPT, where like it would just give like something that doesn't exist at all. So I would do the same with DeepSeek, where I would ask, where do you source it? Where do you source it from? And if so, can you show me what source it is?
I see. So, do you think it's better or worse than other AI tools, and why?
To me, it's kind of hard to answer, because every AI tool has their own like pros and cons. But I think DeepSeek overall is good. It's also because of like how the responses is very good, while with other AI tools, which is like ChatGPT or like others, they sometimes are more towards like conversation based, sort of like trying to give you answers. So I think that's why I think DeepSeek is a very good AI tool.
I see. What makes you hesitate before using DeepSeek for a task?
So usually depending on the task, I would sometimes hesitate, because sometimes I might use DeepSeek to help me with something very simple, something that doesn't require any assistance from any AI. So sometimes I would hesitate whether if I really should ask DeepSeek, or if I can just do this on my own. I feel like that's something that I hesitate on.
Okay. How do you incorporate DeepSeek's output into your projects, like copy paste or edit?
I think usually coding, where like if I'm trying to do like a group project and then like the coding doesn't work, I would ask DeepSeek can whether if there's any error, and if there's so, can you fix it, or like if the code is like okay, but like the AI can like improve it, then I would ask DeepSeek to like do that with my code, and then I would take that code back and put it into whatever compiler I'm using, like VS Code or anything.
Alright. Do you cross-check answers with other sources, and how?
Yes. So if DeepSeek gives me some sort of answers, I would sometimes double check it by going to other AI tools like ChatGPT, then ask the same question, or I would go to Google and like try to research whatever it is that I asked DeepSeek to give me answers about.
Do you pair DeepSeek with other tools like image generators or anything? How?
Oh, uh, yes, I think I do. With I guess the question before, I would ask DeepSeek if I were to make an essay or something. I could ask DeepSeek, and at the same time I could go to Quillbot, which would also like improve my writing in whatever essay that I'm doing. So yes, I think I do incorporate DeepSeek with other tools.
Okay. Have you ever abandoned a task because DeepSeek couldn't help? What did you do
Yes.
instead?
So yeah, there's a task that I was doing and then like DeepSeek couldn't do it, whether if it's because like it can't or like the server is always full. I would abandon it and maybe use other AI tools or actually do it on my own without any assistance from any AI.
Okay, so this is for the last questions. What frustrates you the most about using DeepSeek?
What frustrates me the most about DeepSeek is the fact that two things actually. One is it can't remember other conversations that I've had with DeepSeek, and then second is that the server of DeepSeek is very small. So if there's a lot of people using it, then the server would it can't generate you a response, and it would instead say server is full or busy. Please try again. I think that's what frustrates me the most, and I hope they can like expand it.
I see. So that's it for the interview questions, and thank you for coming.